Have you ever noticed that the least experienced person in the room is often the most confident? There's a psychological reason for that. It's called the Dunning-Kruger Effect, discovered by psychologists David Dunning and Justin Kruger in 1999. And it explains one of the most dangerous gaps in human thinking. We don't know what we don't know. Here's how it works. When you first learn something, you only see the surface. You don't yet know how deep the rabbit hole goes, so your confidence shoots up really fast. Dunning and Kruger called this the peak of Mount Stupid. Then, as you learn more, you realize how complex the topic actually is, and then your confidence starts to come down a little bit. That valley is called the slope of enlightenment. And eventually, with real experience, your confidence will rebuild, but this time it's grounded in actual competence. Think about the new hire who's been in the job all of 3 weeks and already has opinions on how to fix the entire company. They've seen enough to feel informed, but not enough to understand the complexity beneath the surface. Meanwhile, the most senior person in the room says very little, asks careful questions, and qualifies everything that they say. Same room, opposite confidence levels and opposite competence levels. You see it everywhere on social media. Someone reads 2 articles about nutrition, economics, or geopolitics, and suddenly they're posting with absolute certainty as if they're the expert. There's no nuance and there's no acknowledgement that there are experts who have debated these topics for decades. The thing is, the algorithm rewards that confidence, and so usually the loudest, most certain voices get amplified, whether they know what they're talking about or not. The thing is, the people most affected by the Dunning-Kruger effect are the least equipped to recognize it in themselves. You need a baseline of knowledge to even know what you're missing. This means that at some point in some area of our lives, this could be happening to us. And the solution isn't to just stop being confident, it's to build more careful confidence by seeking out people who know more than you and actually listening to them. Get comfortable in saying, I don't know, or I might be wrong, and treat your opinion more like a hypothesis rather than a conclusion. And also pay attention to how certain you feel, because ironically, the more certain you are, the more careful you should be. It's always good practice to pick a topic that you feel strongly about and then go and find the most credible opposing view that you can. And it's not to change your mind, it's just to test whether your confidence is rationally grounded. The wisest people in the room are usually the ones that are most aware of what they don't know. Follow for more communication strategies.